So we've been open for 18 months. We got the idea, the three of us, so myself, Evan, and Matt, we had the idea for a co-op brewery in 2012 in Texas, which was right after Black Star Co-op opened. They were the first cooperatively owned brewery to open in the United States. And we had kicked around the idea of opening a brewery for a long time, but never seemed to make sense until we had that idea. Because we knew that Minnesota was a great place for cooperative business. There's a lot of support for co-ops here. The state has gone out of their way to make it easy for co-ops to get started. We signed a lease on our space in 2014, and we focused a lot on the co-op angle when we got started, and just cooperative governance and how the company would function. And we knew we would make hoppy things, and we knew we would make lagers. Beyond that, we didn't. It's always funny when we're thinking about new products to do and our lineup and how it's going to look. It's all summer beers. Like all our beers are summer beers, and I think we've decided just kind of to lean into that. We do an imperial stout. We do dark beers here and there. Generally speaking, all of our beers are pretty dry. So we knew we wanted to do kettle sours from the very beginning because I'd done it as a home brewer. I had done it social with good success. We didn't really have any specific plans for trying to build a barrel program at the get-go. But a couple things led us to do it. There were a couple of mistakes that we made as homebrewers that led us to believe that certain beers would turn out really well as sour beers. And also the physical configuration of the brewery is such that it helps us. We can add capacity by adding barrels, and so it's an avenue for us to try to try new things and expand. And it just so happens that we ended up really liking it, and now we're doubling down. The brewery functions pretty much like a normal brewery. The biggest impact it has is on how consumers get to be involved with the brewery. People, when they buy in, it's a lifetime thing. They get a share of the company. They get voting rights in board elections. They have the right to run for the board of directors. They get discounts on a daily basis. And we also do our best to try to involve the members where we can. So we do a series of member design beers where we have people come in and come up with a recipe with me, and then we make the beer. People can either join in the tap room, or they can do it online at fairstate.coop. We just recently, so it's $200 for a share, it's $300 for a household share. We just instituted a program where people can pay in installments, which is a pretty standard thing at food co-ops. So it's $20 a month until you pay it off.
What I'm sort of in charge of is thinking about production schedules, thinking about what types of beers we want to brew, what the facility is going to look like. We're fortunate in some ways in that we get to basically build our brewery from the ground up. So my background, I'm a classically trained microbiologist. So I spent the last 9 years working in a microbiology lab at the University of Minnesota. I worked with an anaerobic organism not related to beer at all. But it gave me a great appreciation for microbial physiology, microbial diversity, and metabolism, and that's really all that beer is. And so I tend to look at beer from a much more scientifically focused or microbe-centric view, which in the case of sour beers is great because we're not just dealing with a single strain of Saccharomyces that's been adapted for hundreds of years. We're dealing with many organisms, and having an appreciation for what those organisms like and don't like yields better beer. So the future is happening rapidly. The barn is down, and as soon as we are able, we're going to be building the water catchment system, as well as the building that will house the brewery. And I think one of the things that Levi and I are absolutely committed to is not releasing product that we're not exceedingly happy with. We own the land, own the facility and everything like that. We don't have huge overhead costs, so we're not forced to get beer out the door right away. I'd love to tell you when you're going to be able to try our beer as a commercial product rather than homebrew, but I'm not willing to do that. We've got a mailing list. You can go to oudeoak.com, sign up for the mailing list to get updates. Hopefully, as things are moving here, those will start coming more regularly. keep you in the loop. And come to events like this where, thanks to some changing legislation, we're able as home brewers to share our beer with the public. And that's how you're going to get to try it for a while, is home brew at events like this.